Alright, hi everybody. Welcome to YS Khong Driving. This is a Saturday morning. It's 9:15. So it might be a bit late, yeah, but because you can see the traffic in front is actually quite heavy. Must be a lot of people going up the Genting Highlands. But here we are. And with me is Inche Hisham Jahudi, who is the boss and owner of Roda Pusing. And he just told me he runs a go-kart center too.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Mr. Khong.
It's my pleasure.
And it's interesting to note that you're born on the same exact year as my father.
Hello, don't tell everybody lah.
But I'm still young, so you're also young.
How old are you?
I think I'm celebrating my 25th birthday for the update time lah.
All these young people cannot believe what they say one lah. Yeah, I know your age, but anyway, he's so much younger. But that doesn't make him any less accomplished. Yeah, he's a race driver and he also does driving instruction. And I've seen him in a Lotus. He drives very well.
Thank you. Though I don't have many national championships under my belt, so today the objective is to not scare me too much. Yeah.
You know how we ended up here is that I said, hey, Hisham, would you like to appear in my video? I said, yeah, it's okay, man. I don't mind being scared by you. But the objective today is not to be scared. Okay. And the other objective today is also to check out the handling of this car that we are in. Since we are inside the car, you can't see very much. But of course, the experts will know that this is a Mini. But what Mini is this? This is a Mini Countryman. And it's all-wheel drive. And it's also a plug-in hybrid. So unfortunately, the battery has kind of run out and we don't have very much battery left to assist in the power. But anyway, just for the record, yeah, together with the electric power and the engine, we get a total of 224 horsepower. And wait, the sound here is because of these are called rumble strips, by the way. They make the car rumble.
But the car tight, huh?
Yeah.
That's quite tight. Only sound is from our access.
Okay, so we have 224 horsepower and 385 Newton meters of torque, right?
Yep.
Okay, to Mini, this is a direct adding, is 1 plus 1 equals 2. Because the engine horsepower is actually 136 and the electric motor power is 88. So 136 plus 88, Hisham tells me, is 224 horses, right?
Yeah, total combined.
And
wow, you can remember all that, huh?
And the torque number is 220 from this 3-cylinder engine plus 165 from the electric motor, so that's a total of 385. Okay, some other car makers don't do a straight up addition like this, but anyway, we'll just leave it aside because that's what is quoted and that's why we'll check. For those who... Why is the signal like that?
It's like a switch. Just
okay. So for those who know, this engine is a 1.5 litre gasoline and it's turbocharged and it's 3-cylinder. Yeah, 3-cylinder. 3
only, yeah?
Only 3-cylinder.
Like Axia like that.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to check it up the hill, and before we do that, I'm going to switch it on to sport mode. How do you get it? Oh, sport mode is here. Sorry.
Yes. That's the E-drive
okay,
button.
now we are on sport mode. So we don't want to go on E-drive button, right? Okay, now in sport mode, everything gets...
Can feel the boost from the electric motor?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
So we don't know how long the electric motor is going to last, but whilst it's there, it feels pretty good.
And if it's fully charged, apparently it can go up to 42 kilometer distance.
Yep.
At a very sedate pace lah. If
but
you're full on,
maybe half
or less.
But we're only going 6 kilometers on this hill climb.
Hopefully it will last.
Okay, we're gonna go into manual mode. It's now in Sport Auto, and just to confirm, to shift up, you got to push down the gear. Okay, so this is like the 4-speed gearbox. Remember, to shift down, you push up yeah? Push up to shift down like 4th to 3rd. And then when you go back up, you pull it down. No pedal shift, I'm sorry. Okay, we are now going past the guard post. Oh, it shifts up by itself.
It doesn't hold a gear. 4-wheel drive, but hey.
Traction control light is on.
But it's neutral, huh?
Yeah, I think traction control will slow down the car. This is very BMW.
Not as aggressively as in some BMW models though. See, it's...
Okay, this car... Whoa, this is what they call go-kart handling lah. Okay, suspension is a bit on the stiff side, but sporty, but a bit compliant. Okay, on the main road, I was complaining a bit about the ride, but
it's a bit choppy.
But over here, it feels...
Yeah, because the absorption of the harsh bits are quite good.
Very good.
So maybe on the highway, if you really go much faster and load up the suspension, it might be more comfortable.
Yeah, that's what happened on another car that also was quite high performance. The owner told me that if you drive fast, it feels good. So I suppose there might be some truth there.
Oh, you can still feel the electric torque.
Oh, the motor is still working.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very, very forgiving. You can just throw it in.
And throttle adjustable, I saw. You lift off, it tuck in.
Yes.
See? Yeah.
Yeah, because when you lift off, you actually transfer weight to the front. And then it gets you grip lah.
But in a lot of front engine hatchbacks, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I think the 19-inch wheels, these are 225 45 series. So they're also the Pirelli P7 Cinturato. So I think the tire size also helps a bit in the grip. So actually a car is all about the package lah, what they put inside, yeah?
The Cinturatos we were pointing out doesn't look very aggressively designed, but appears like the compound got a lot of grip. Huh?
Yeah, it's the compound that helps. These tires are not made for long-lasting use. Actually, they have even softer ones, but these are what they call the moderate compounds, but they're still softer than most tires outside there. Okay, so, and Axia trying to get out of the way for us. Thank you very much. A little bit of understeer.
For a moment there, I thought he was going to pull the handbrake. Then I realized
There's no
it's
handbrake.
electronic brake only, Mini. Come on.
Yeah, it's very forgiving though.
Yeah. Predictable. Even from this side of the seat of the car, right?
Yeah.
You can sense it's quite predictable.
Am I scaring you enough yet?
Surprisingly, no. Because the car is just gives you a lot of confidence, right? You just know the car can take it.
It's very predictable. So even if it breaks away, it's very gradual and
and it comes back. It comes
very
back
easily.
Yeah, no jolt, no sudden comeback.
Nowadays the systems are so good lah. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Actually, this is our second run. The first run we did, what happened was one of the cameras didn't turn on. Okay, now I just did a quick check. It is still on. Okay, let's see whether... Okay, he knows we're here. Thank you very much.
I think the electric motors run out of juice.
Yep. Now it's charging up a bit, lor.
Under braking. Yeah, now you get back a little bit. Yeah.
So it charges a little bit, then we use it up in the next little bit.
But is there a big difference though when the charge is over?
You can feel it.
Yeah. Now no more charge.
Now no more charge. Even you as a passenger can feel it, yeah? Well, this is all-wheel drive for you. This is the legendary Mini go-kart feel, yeah?
Yeah. But if you want all 220 odd horses all the time, you need to get the John Cooper Works. Because that one's 2 litre.
Oh,
engine
yes.
only.
Yeah, compromise car lah.
Not much compromise is fast enough for me.
Okay, motorbikes and cars. So we have to, but usually we can.
At the pace you're going, right, you trouble some super bikers up here.
Really?
Yeah. Because of the change of direction.
The curves, they can't take it as fast.
The bike can't change direction fast enough. In a steady state, maybe they can be quite almost as fast.
Yeah, we're out of juice.
yeah. The gear shift, good.
Okay, it's still very much an automatic shift. Okay, we have to slow down for this. Anyway, we're already at the place.
I like the engine sound though. That 1.5
Very
sounds
muted.
Muted, however, it's got that zinginess.
It's 3-cylinder.
Yeah, that zinginess. It's smooth for a 3-cylinder though.
It reminds me of the Daihatsu Charade.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Charade turbo?
GTTI. Yeah, or something, huh?
Yeah. Well, at that time when they had the 3-cylinder, they claimed that the 3-cylinder engine was the most efficient. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go down the hill now, yeah? Okay guys, we're on the downhill run and Hisham is still with me. He hasn't puked yet. Actually, he is a good passenger lah. He just say for effect's sake only. Okay, I'm in sport mode again and I'm on manual. I haven't shifted any gears, so it's in S3 and we're going to come to that hump.
So what's the key performance component for downhill driving?
I think for downhill driving, you better have good brakes though.
Once you told me how to conserve brakes to avoid it from brake fade. You said the method of braking.
Yes.
Like you're saying that one time hard or multiple times. Would you care to explain?
Okay, the idea of braking is what happens is the brake system converts your kinetic energy into heat. So when you put the brake pads against the what you call the disc, it's transferring that energy and changing it into heat, and then it has to dissipate into the atmosphere. Okay, so if you keep on transferring energy, it's like you're trying to fill a bucket that's already full, then you will overflow. And so brake fade is something like that. When you cannot dissipate the energy into the heat, into the surrounding area fast enough, then you will, it's like an overflowing bucket lah. So what you need to do is you must give the brakes more time to cool down. So if any braking you need to do, you brake hard and quick, and then you let go and give it a chance to cool down.
So you reduce the time the pads are touching the discs.
Yes,
Right.
but you can increase the brake pressure to give it the braking effect lah.
To stop lah.
Yeah,
to
to
actually
stop,
the car. You brake
So
harder.
don't stand on your brakes for a long time. Okay, wow, we have a very fast Axia. No, it's Elite.
Viva.
Viva. Oh, he's enjoying himself smoking cigarette. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts. A series of bends. But it's heavily populated at this moment.
You know, this drive reminds me of one drive up here before. I was a passenger.
With who?
It was a very special person. I was in a Lotus Evora manual, not supercharged, the NA, and it was none other than Jean Alesi.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I gotta find back the footage in my archive. I never actually edited it, but this drive here today, it reminds me so much of that experience.
Oh, but he's more handsome.
That's subjective. I'm a guy, you know, I can't tell.
Okay, the gearing for this is actually made for fuel economy. So it's not that close. It's more long-legged lah. Because as you know, this is, I mean, they call this the Countryman, right? It's for you to go and tour the countryside. Okay, we got to make sure he doesn't understeer. Okay, good. We have a super bike behind us.
Looks like an F800 BMW. And away we go.
There's a hump here somewhere. Okay, now that we look at it, the suspension is a bit soft, yeah?
Yeah.
On the highway, we are complaining it's hard, and here we're complaining it's soft.
Yeah. So
really cannot make up our minds.
That's why the top performance cars nowadays, the higher end ones, really need adaptive dampers.
Yep.
And also adjustable dampers, right? Otherwise, you can't fit all conditions.
You cannot have a one type fit all.
As compromises go.
Brakes are getting a bit hot.
Oh. Can feel the pedal.
Yep.
There's not much engine braking though.
Nope.
But the G-forces you can feel through your neck, huh?
Actually, you feel the G-forces through your butt.
I can feel it loading up my neck as well.
What you need, Hisham, is a thick neck like mine. You need more fat. You probably have a skinny neck.
Yeah.
Okay guys, just remember, this is a test of the handling. We are not really going very fast, we are going very slow. Our speed now is about 60 kilometers per hour.
I think one thing to point out about YS driving, whenever he comes across someone like this Civic here, I notice you slow it all the way down, respect the guy, make sure he sees you,
Yes.
and then pass.
Yes.
Once you're past people, then you give it a go a little bit.
Yeah.
Then the next guy, like this Vios coming up, I notice you really respect him.
Yeah.
Don't just slice him,
Yeah.
you know, like people tend to do.
You don't want any last minute change of direction from the people. So yes, whilst you are driving fast, you must always be careful, you know. And well, I'm 68 years old. I want to keep it going as long as I can.
And also the discomfort to others, when you're cutting it so fast, so close to them, right? It gives them a bit of a scare, right?
Well, I think as far as passengers are concerned, they feel more confident if you brake a bit early, because they know that you can sense there's a danger and you are braking. So it inspires confidence in your passengers. Okay. And if you drive with the proper hand positions and your car control is good, it's not like trying to tame a white horse. It also inspires confidence in your passengers.
Oh, I can smell the brakes now.
Probably the truck, not us.
Okay. Yeah.
So what is happening now is we are actually cooling down the brakes. You don't use a lot of the brakes, So anyway, I got to conclude this. It's coming from that car in front.
Right.
Yeah, the Lexus. Yeah. Okay, so guys, we have done the uphill and downhill run, and Hisham has been a very good passenger and also contributed to the video a lot, so we need to thank him. Thanks, Hisham.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe, Roda Pusing. And of course, if you like our videos and you want to see more of Hisham, please let us know. We always like to have more people. Well, basically, it makes my job easier. I don't have to talk so much. And you know, sitting in a car talking to yourself, it's not not so much fun.
It's actually quite stressful. It is. And then having to take care of 3 cameras and a recording device.
I'm peeping at the camera. It's still rolling, that kind of thing.
It's quite a stressful environment. But all for the viewers,
Yes.
You're doing it all and for the love of cars. I admire you for that.
Thank you. So guys, thanks again for watching, and if you like, please do subscribe and share with your friends. And so for the time being, it's bye-bye.